guys, and welcome back to another episode of AM Sessions. My name is Mikey, and I have Ace here with me. Hi, Ace. And
Hi everyone.
hello. Welcome back. If you've listened to our previous episode, and if you're new here, hello, welcome. And Ace, how was your week? How are you?
It was a long week. I'm currently doing my thesis, so there's a lot to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of editing AM sessions, it's a busy week.
a busy
But
week.
I'm so happy we made it to Friday. Trying to breathe. And I finally got coffee. Tim Hortons, please sponsor.
I don't have
Please
coffee.
sponsor us. That's okay. I'll send you some. What about you, Mikey? How are you? How was your week?
That's how my week went.
What a sound.
I'm sorry.
We're
But
sorry
that's
to
it.
the listeners.
Sorry, earphone listeners. But yeah, my week has been crazy. Work has been kind of steady, but stressful also because I'm new. So I'm learning the ropes, and I hope I'm doing great. But that's my week. That's my day. I don't have coffee like you, but I do have water.
Drink your water, everyone.
Yes.
Don't be like me.
Hydrate.
Drink water.
Hydrate. Mhm.
Just kidding. Everyone, don't be like us. Drink your water. Drink your vitamins. Stay healthy.
Yes.
So today,
Mhm.
our topic is quite interesting. Quite interesting.
Quite interesting.
I think it's a topic that affects a lot of people, including the two of us.
Mhm.
And I'm very excited to be talking about it in this podcast. And hopefully, people will listen. Hopefully, someone can, relate or take something out of it.
Yeah.
So, our topic for today, we'll be talking about our insecurities as well as body shaming experiences.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting.
We're getting deeper. Last time we just talked about ourselves, talked about who we are.
Mhm.
Now we're getting into the real topics.
The real topics as to why we started this podcast. So
This is why, we wanted to talk about stuff that make us all uncomfortable.
yeah, including us
Yeah.
sometimes. So
Including, for sure. Everyone, well, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people have insecurities and get body shamed. Especially these days, like on social media, it's so
it's so much
abundant.
easier to people judge very easily, especially in social media.
Yeah.
So,
And it's so easy to hide behind like a mask on social media. Like people can hate on you and you won't know who they are. So they find it so easy to bring you down.
put you down and say bad things about you, and they just attack you and your insecurities.
And it's probably, for sure, a lot of people are having a hard time dealing with it. So we want to talk about how we deal with our insecurities. And maybe you can relate. Maybe it will help. Or maybe you just need a friend to talk to. That's us.
That's us. We know, we understand, we will accept you.
We
Because
accept
that's
you.
us.
We
accept
think
everyone.
you're beautiful. We think you're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, aggressive.
So, Mikey,
Dapat pala hindi aggressive.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We're a non-aggressive podcast.
Non-aggressive, an open podcast, a safe one.
Mikey, since you mentioned we're a safe podcast, would you like to share first?
Okay.
What are your biggest insecurities?
Ooh, hold on. Biggest. I am currently, I have a lot of insecurities. Just like
Same.
in general,
Matches.
I have a lot of insecurities. So I'm insecure about my armpit. I'm insecure, like my armpit, right? I just find it. I find it annoying that people notice your armpit right away if you're wearing
I know.
sleeveless, and people would be like, "Oh, you haven't waxed, you haven't shaved, you have such dark underarms," and I'm like, thanks, but no
It's
thanks.
such a small part of your body and it's hidden most of the time.
Exactly.
So I don't get why is it such a big deal? Like,
I know.
why do we need white armpits?
And like smooth, white armpits. And it's been an insecurity for me, especially since we were swimmers. So
Yes.
like
Oh,
we would
definitely.
always wear swimsuits that are some similar to this actually. So like sleeveless swimwears, and like we barely wear rash guards. We can't use them
I
in
don't wear.
competitions.
I never
So,
wear rash guards.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like a biggest insecurity for me, especially like I swim long distances. I swam long distances. So like my armpits just gonna be up there for everyone to see while I'm swimming. And I don't know. I think it affected how I swam before. Because you have to have your elbows up and like
Yeah.
follow through and all. And I'm like, but my armpits, they're out there. So
I get what you
yeah,
mean.
it's
Yeah.
mhm. And I've tried like I think I still try to like lighten it with like products and all. Um yeah, but that's it. I guess that's one of my biggest insecurities. My armpits being dark.
Yeah.
Mm.
The thing is, like, even marketing is geared towards making you feel guilty
Yeah,
about your armpits, your underarms,
exactly.
or like your skin in
Your
general.
skin in general. Like you have to
Yeah.
have fair skin. You
You
have to
have to
have
have
no
beautiful, smooth
pimples.
skin. Yeah. That's actually one of my biggest insecurities
Mm-hmm.
is because I have acne prone skin.
Mm-hmm.
I've had acne prone skin since like I was in high school. And
Yeah.
I've always been so insecure, like to the point that I try to hide it with
Mm-hmm.
makeup. Actually, not really, because I only discovered makeup in college. But I'd be so insecure. Like I always thought, oh, no one's gonna love me because I have such ugly skin.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have like the resources before to like skincare to
Mm-hmm.
make my skin, to go to all these facials and have all these
Yeah.
derma care. And so it really bothered me, like in my life it became such a, I don't know, like a, what's the word, like it hindered me from
Yeah. Okay.
being a person, like being more confident.
Especially when people
Yeah.
comment about it.
Yeah. If like, I don't know why people feel like they have the right to go, oh my gosh, your skin is so bad.
So
Like,
bad.
why? I know, I already know that. Why do you have to tell me? Thanks,
Thanks,
but
but no thanks. Right?
why do you have to point it out?
I know. And are you still insecure about your skin
Why
now?
I'm
Now that
I very much am insecure.
mm-hmm.
Like on Zoom, my clear skin filter is on to the highest level.
Oh
It's like
my
it's
gosh.
a thing.
Yeah.
Like, but during quarantine, I think that's also something that I've been trying to work on during quarantine, like
Yeah.
during COVID.
Yeah.
I don't see, at least, it's obviously it's a bad thing. This pandemic is not a good thing.
This
But
pandemic.
one thing that came out of it is I've been working so hard about focusing on just what I think of myself.
Yes.
And
Well,
like,
that's
of
true.
course, I'm doing my skincare more often. Like I've had more time to take care of my skin. And but of course the insecurity is still there. Like I don't know. I don't know how to stop. Like there are days when I'm like,
Mhm.
yes, you go girl.
You go, girl.
You
Yes.
glowing.
Yes.
But there are also days when you're like, oh my gosh.
I know.
Like
Oh my
period days or
Ah!
PMSing or after
Ah.
I break out after my period.
Yeah. I was
And
about to
it's
say the
just,
period thing. Like
yeah.
hormones. Oh my goodness. It attacks you so bad that
It's not my fault that I am a woman with hormones.
exactly. And people attack you for it. Oh my goodness. Not to mention
Oh.
like bloating, everything that comes along with periods, your hormone spikes, your Oh my God. I think that's another topic. That's another topic for another episode.
For another time.
Yes. And so
Moving on. See, moving
Ace. Okay. Moving on. Ace. Do you have a past insecurity that you've gotten over or is now not an insecurity?
I guess that would have to be. Oh, I hope my parents aren't listening. Um, my female areas like my boobs and my butt.
Mhm.
I used to be so insecure. I'm very flat chested. You don't have to
Same.
look, but if you want to see my Instagram, I'm very
Same.
flat chested. A part of it is probably because of my genetics, and a big part is probably also because I've been a swimmer for most of
Mm-hmm.
my life.
Mm-hmm.
And my butt, that's no excuse. I don't know why my butt is tiny. But yeah, I've always been insecure, like in pictures, or I don't edit it. I've never gone through lengths to make it look bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But like throughout college, I've always been so insecure. Like, oh my goodness, look at her. Her butt's so nice. Her boobs are so big and nice. But like, I don't know what exactly happened.
Mm-hmm.
I got over the idea that I have to have this certain shape, that I have to look a certain way in those areas. Like, maybe also because I had like this, it's really this pandemic, like I had more time away
For
from people,
yourself.
away
Yeah.
from judgment, like to myself. And like, I'm just proud. Like, so what if I have tiny boobies and a
Mm-hmm.
tiny buttocks?
Mm-hmm.
I
That's so
think it's
true.
I take advantage of that. I can jog without a sports bra. Can I work out without a sports bra? That's how tiny
That's
they
so
are, and I don't
true.
mind. It's so freeing.
That's so true.
But at the same time, if you have big boobies, that's also
That's
good.
also good. And it's
All,
fine.
yeah,
Oh.
all boobies and all butts are beautiful.
How beautiful.
That's a past insecurity I used to have, and now I'm just happy with my body, and not my body, but like those areas. I've accepted it.
How
What
did you
about you,
accept
Max?
it?
Oh, mm,
Like, was there like a point
I
in
don't think
time
I don't think it was like
aside from the pandemic?
I don't think it was one point.
Uh-huh.
I guess I just stopped. It's harder. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
I stopped caring about size matters. I stopped caring when people would joke, like there are always these jokes like, oh, I thought that was your back.
Oh, that's
I'm
so
like,
true.
or dalawa yung likod mo. And I'm like, before I used to be so affected. I'd be
when
like,
you take off your shirt, oh, it's a boy.
yeah. Or like, oh, there's nothing in the behind. I stopped. It was such a long process for me to get over it. I guess more of surrounding yourself with people who don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Surround yourself with good people who don't care about what you look in those, like, your insecurities.
Yep.
And like, it starts there. I think it really starts with surrounding yourself with good people, and then eventually you'll come to care less. Like, it also comes in hand in hand with knowing whose opinions matter.
Ah, yes.
Like, I think that's so important. Like,
Yeah.
this person says I have a tiny butt, but I don't really care about this person. Like, do their
Who are you?
opinions have a weight on my life? Will this affect my life? Will this
Are
affect
you
my quality of
important?
life? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that's a step.
That's a step.
Like, know what opinions matter and know what don't. Although it will be so
Exactly.
hard not to notice them haters,
Them haters.
but you gotta start somewhere,
You gotta
right?
start somewhere. Exactly. Oh my gosh.
What about you, Mike's? You have
Well,
a past
similar with
insecurity?
yours. I have a lot in mind again because we experience lots of these insecurities in an everyday scenario. And what I do day by day, I try to accept one of those, or at least try to accept one of those. And so, yeah, you mentioned boobies. I'm like, we're the same. Small booby club, you know?
Small booby
Small
club.
booby club. That's me. Small booby club. And growing up, like seeing my friends and like other people posting on Instagram, social media. Here we go again with social media being the culprit. Yeah, you just see them like very big breasted people and like
Voluptuous.
voluptuous.
Yeah.
And you know how different clothes look on different types of bodies, and then somehow the fashion industry just likes it on them. Like the models, you see models everywhere with, well, I think we grew up, you know, having to see hourglass figures
Yes, the
in
Coca-Cola.
the Coca-Cola figure everywhere, and we would all be thinking, oh, I want to be like that, and not thinking like, oh, but that's not me, you know, that's not my body type. So yeah, I guess boobies is one of them. But right now I feel fine. I don't mind. I can wear anything. I can wear lows. What do you call this part? Cleavage. See, I don't know that part because I don't know. I
We
don't
don't
have
have
it.
it. We don't have it. We don't know the name.
I don't know the name because I don't
What
have
is
it.
it called?
What is it called? The chest line.
You know how, oh my goodness, you know how in Mr. Bean they put the pencil in like Tim Boobies,
Ah,
the teddy pencil? Yeah, I've always been like, oh, I can't do that because it just
oh
costs, you know.
yeah. Oh my
People
gosh.
are always, that trended for a while. Like before, it was like, okay, so put this pencil in between your boobies and hold it, like squeeze your boobies. If it's held, you have good boobies. If it's
If
not
it's
held,
not,
you're flat.
you're flat.
And I was like,
There's
I'm not even
nothing
gonna
to
try.
squeeze.
I'm not even gonna try.
There's nothing to squeeze, you know? Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Aside from
So
my boob.
how did you
Oh,
get? Oh yeah, sorry. Go
what?
on, go
Huh?
on.
Okay. Aside
Yes.
from my boobies, I have scars in my body, like lots of scars, literally scars. I'm a keloid former type of person. So I have this scar on my right ankle from a what is this? From a wound I got when I was really young. And I also have this ACL scar that I got from an injury because I was an athlete. I was active, you know, and it used to bother me before. Like I used to put like oils and to reduce the scarring and all that because people say it looks bad. And the most annoying ones is kababae mong tao. Anything after that, kababae mong tao, blank. Anything after that,
Oh
I'm
my god,
annoyed. So like
I
people
hate
would
that line
say,
so much.
right? Like kababae mong tao, ang dami mong peklat.
Yeah, like
So I'm like,
why are scars cool, quote unquote cool on guys, but on girls you're like
it's
not
not.
expected to have any dent on your skin.
Exactly. So it really annoyed me
Yeah.
knowing that I had to take out my scars. And I get, this is weird, but I get like butt pimples and leg pimples.
That's such a random share.
I know. And I get those in like my butt area, my legs, my back thigh area. I get those a lot. And like I even went to the derma before because of a lot. It's a lot of scars, and I stopped wearing shorts because of it. But now it's just it's there. It's part of
Yeah.
me. If it goes away, it goes away. Thank you.
I
But it
feel you.
comes
I'm
back.
also keloidal. Like I don't know why when I get any kind of wound, it turns into a keloid.
Yeah, it stays there.
That's so frustrating for me. And I have a keloid here on my thing, and I used to cover it up with
Clavicle.
concealer.
Ah,
Clavicle. I'm sorry. Wow, you're
clavicle.
so smart.
I'm not sure. Is this the clavicle? For our YouTube viewers.
Science majors,
Hello?
please correct us. Collar under my collarbone.
Yeah, there we go.
I used to cover. I'd either only wear shirts that cover that area, or I'd put concealer on it, like
Oh my
tons of concealer.
gosh.
I also have like on my knee, but like I wouldn't notice that. I'd be more focused on this area.
Oh my goodness. I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
very.
That's new.
I guess like these insecurities are so frustrating because they're so paralyzing
Yeah.
that you have to adjust your life to hide them.
Yeah. And one thing that I noticed is that these insecurities that I had, well, this is like one of the things that I do to help me get rid of such insecurities is I try to see where they come from. So like, are they coming from me or are they coming from outside factors? Like, is it because people tell me, oh, it doesn't look good? Or is it because I tell myself that it doesn't look good? Or like, yeah, it's usually
But like, where does it come from, right? Like,
exactly.
when if it comes from you, where did you get the idea that, oh, this doesn't look good? Oh, I have to hide this part of me.
Yeah. Oh, good question. For that, it's let me go back to my boobies. No, but like
Yeah.
that one was never said to me before. So like no one ever told me like, oh, you have small boobies. No one told me that. It's just that I knew based on like pictures and the billboards that you see, social media, that you have to look this certain way. You have to have the curves. And no, honey, I'm a square, I'm a rectangle. I'm a small rectangle.
I'm a line.
I'm a
I'm a
line like
straight
that,
line.
you know? That's me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just saw people having those bodies and it made me insecure because I didn't look like that. So it made me feel like, oh, no one would like me. No one would appreciate my body. No one would take me seriously. But then, yeah, the boobies, that's just it, you know? That's just it. Can't change
I
anything.
think, yeah, what's frustrating, like, again, with the boobies,
The baby.
what's frustrating is no matter what you do, like, if you're big, you're small, you're skinny, or you're chubby, you're curvy, there's always something to be said. Like,
Exactly.
someone will always comment
Mm-hmm.
on a part of your body that you like, unsolicited comments, unsolicited hate.
I
Like,
know.
what size do you want me to be? What do you want me to look like?
Exactly.
Someone's too voluptuous, someone's too skinny, someone's too curly haired, too straight haired.
I know. Oh my god, that curly hair, straight hair thing. It's annoying knowing that these unsolicited comments come from like people. Sometimes people we don't even know, like strangers. So like, okay. And what was have you ever encountered like someone telling you like any body shaming experiences from random people, from people you don't know, or like even people you know? Have you had that?
Yeah, of course. It's very,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people I know. Like,
Yeah.
no matter what you do, there's always a comment. So, like, all my friends always have stories. Like,
Yeah.
this happened, or someone told me this. Especially, like, to the titas out there.
Ooh, the
They're
Karens
always
of the
like,
Philippines.
pinch the chub and be like, tumataba tayo ah.
Oh my god. And then
That's a very
yeah.
Filipino tita to do. Pinch the chubbies and be like,
Yeah. I was about to say also that when you meet these titas and titos, the first thing they say is a comment about your weight. So like, oh, pumapayat ka na. Oh, tumataba ka. So like, hello, how are you too, tita, tito? You know, it's like fine, sure. I worked hard. If ever like I lost weight, sure, I worked hard for it. Thanks. But then it's only a good thing if you lose weight. And then it's always a bad thing if you gain weight. Hello? So what? I gained weight. I enjoyed my body. I enjoyed my food a little too much. So what?
Yeah. I like my food.
I like my food. I like
Leave
my
leave me
chocolates.
alone.
Exactly.
I think I'm a little guilty of like in the past. Maybe you know what? I feel like I have judged some people because
Mhm.
they have a different body type that I'm not used to, and I think that itself, like for me to have that um low point that I was someone who body shamed,
Yeah.
like that. I'm very ashamed of that point in my life. Like
Yeah.
I can't believe I said anything wrong about anyone. Like love your own body, and I'm I super regret that, and I think that it's something I hope people who do it like until now have a sense of remorse.
I know. Yeah. Actually, now
Like
I'm thinking about it. Like,
yeah,
yeah, I have commented on people's bodies.
right? Because
And
it's
yeah.
so like I'm very guilty of that. That I
Mhm.
have
Yeah,
done
me too.
done that. Not a lot, but like a slip of the mind gone like like an opinion or like a bad
Yeah.
like I don't know. I hope I don't get canceled for this. I feel really bad. I feel really bad for it. It's in the
It's
past.
so
I've
true.
grown.
Yeah,
And
we
I
all
think
grow. Mhm.
we as a society have to grow past
Exactly.
having a certain image of a woman or a man in our heads.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of
Yeah.
woman and man, like
Yeah.
I'm not, I don't know the men's side, but then women just have so much, like, you have to be a certain size, you have to be this certain image, and I'm not quite sure if men like have that too.
I'm sure they do, but it just feels like it's not as much.
Yeah.
Like of course they have the weight issues. They have the skin issues as well. But like for example, scars. With them, it's acceptable in society and it makes
That's
them look
true.
tough, makes them look manlier, quote
Mm-hmm.
unquote.
Yeah. It's sad.
So it's just the double standard is so
Mm-hmm.
frustrating.
Yeah. I have a story to tell. Uh, I got a tattoo, right? I think that was 2019. I got a tattoo 2019. And I have a lot of reasons for it. It's an anchor tattoo that has a G clef symbol with it. Our friend Pam, hi Pam,
Hi,
designed it
Pam.
for me. Um, is this G clef? Oh, it's a rest symbol. Sorry. So that, like, it signifies
My
that I should
God.
rest. It's a thing. But then I got it. One of the reasons I got it is because that's how I uh, tried to overcome one of my insecurities, the scarring thing. So like most of my scars are on the right side of my body. They're just on my right knee, my right ankle, and got my tattoo on my right ankle just to remind me that it's okay, you know? And it's an anchor so that, okay, stay grounded. Huh, where'd you go? Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I accidentally exited Zoom. I am back now.
So yeah, that's it. That, I guess that's one way I tried to overcome my
Yeah.
insecurity. And I'm not saying people should get tattoos. Do that if you want to,
Your
but
body, your
your
choice.
body, your choice. Exactly.
Yes,
Do what you
definitely.
want. Love your
Do
body.
what you want. If
Do
getting a tattoo makes you love yourself more, get it.
get it.
If it makes you happier, if you decide you want plastic surgery and it
Get
makes
it.
you happy, makes you feel love, go get it. If
Get
you
it.
don't want it, don't get it. It's
And
your
don't shame
choice.
others for getting it.
Yeah, it makes
Right?
them happy.
Makes them
Yeah,
happy.
definitely.
So like when people
Yeah.
what's this? Sometimes I hear people go, oh, nagpareto ko yan. I'm like,
Oh
so
my God.
what?
So common.
So
It's
what?
such a, I think, especially in the Philippines,
Oh
it's such a
yeah,
big
that's
deal.
so
Like, it's
true.
such a,
Yeah.
like, oh. halata, yung ilong niyan, iba na itsura, ganon.
I
In English,
know.
I said, it's obvious that their nose looks different. I'm sorry. Maybe someone doesn't understand Tagalog in
Sorry.
the
Hello.
audience.
But
Hello.
yeah, it's annoying,
Yeah,
right?
it's very frustrating.
It's very frustrating to so like do what you want with your own body and don't shame other people for whatever they want to do with their body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do what you want with your life as long as you're not hurting anyone. If you're not hurting anyone, if you're not causing harm, then do it. Go after what you want.
Exactly.
And one of those things actually is this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very insecure person. I'm very afraid
Oh,
of
yeah.
judgment. I'm very afraid of criticism. Doing this is such a not even a step out of my comfort zone, but it's like a jumping off a
jump.
cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just so lucky to have Mikey here by my side because she held my hand through this whole process. And this is actually I'm not saying start the podcast, but this is one of my ways. This is one of the ways I'm getting over a lot of my insecurities by talking about it now.
Exactly. Oh, that's
And
another thing. Yeah, talking about your insecurities, it empowers you. Like it
does, no?
makes you realize that, well, this is me. So like talking about it, I don't know. For me, I guess I'm not sure with others. I hope some people are also empowered when they talk about themselves.
Actually, hearing about it from other people helps me too. Like, if sometimes I see someone on YouTube talk about their insecurities, like their skin or whatever, and they're always like, "Oh, I'm so insecure," and I'm like, "Me too."
Me too.
And
yeah.
it's like, what's the point if we're all insecure about it?
Exactly.
Why are we insecure about it?
Exactly. Society, people who think that they know better for us.
Yeah. And a lot of the time, when it's, like you mentioned, criticism from yourself, a lot of the time we're thinking that other people are thinking this, but most of the time, people are just thinking about themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they're focused on themselves that they don't have time to think about your issues. So maybe that's also something to think about. Maybe it's just you. Not that I'm invalidating your insecurity. I'm just saying maybe that's a start, a step you could look into. Like maybe you could start with yourself.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's such a
I'm raising my hand because I just realized something. We're in the Philippines and we're morenas, right? And
I'm actually very lost if I'm morena. Like,
what?
because I go like, yeah, I'm morena, and then people are like, no, you're so fair skinned, and then people are like, you're not mestiza. So what am I? I'm not. I don't have yellow skin either. I don't look foreign. I don't look Filipino. What am I supposed to be? Okay, sorry for ranting about that. But yes.
No, yeah. And especially in the Philippines, like skin is a big thing. Like aside from the clear skin that we all must have, it's just that we have to have white skin because we have to look a certain way. And I'm like, hell, I'm brown. I'm tan. I love it. And
you know what? I hope. Yeah, go on.
I was ashamed. I am ashamed that I tried to use whitening lotions before. Yeah, because people. Well, I'm not sure who told me that. I guess it also
stems. Right now. I was so shocked.
Yeah, I used whitening lotions before because I think that's when I started becoming a swimmer or like being active in sports in general. I was always outside and I had trainings and I get dark because I'm in the sun and my skin loves the sun so much it accepts all of it and I get darker and I was like, well, people say I shouldn't be dark.
Melanin.
Melanin, what's up my melanin ladies? Yeah.
Why can't we be dark? We live in a tropical country.
I know.
near the
I
equator.
know. But yeah, right now I love my body and I love my skin. I can clearly say I want to get tan and I want to go to the
Yeah.
beach and get tanned because that's how I like it. I don't want
Yeah,
I don't
exactly. It's just
I don't mind people like wearing or using whitening lotions to whiten their skin. Fine. If
that's
that's
your choice.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's fine. So
But
like
if you feel like you love your brown skin, then you don't have
love it.
to put on whitening lotion. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I started
Even
using
filters,
tanning
on
lotions.
Instagram, they make you whiter.
Huh?
See? You're
Some
on your way,
filters do.
Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. Like if when I check out filters, I'm like, why is this making my skin so
So
white,
white.
so fair?
And
I'm not this fair.
I saw this one story of yours, like your nose got smaller.
Yes. Oh, that's a huge. I haven't gotten over this. This is a huge insecurity of mine. I am very insecure about my nose.
nose.
Genetically, my family has big noses, have big noses. Like it's a family trait, and I've always been so insecure about it. I've really always wanted to get a nose job,
Hmm.
and I don't know where that stemmed from. Before, I wasn't insecure about it. But recently, over the past years, every time I see my pictures, I'm like, why is my nose so big when I smile? Like, why does it expand times 10? And look at all these cute little girls with their tiny
Tiny
button
little
noses. And it's such a trend now. Everyone, like, I always
What is it?
boop mic. I don't know. I keep seeing it everywhere. Everyone has small noses. And I'm like, no, my big nose.
Everyone does that. Oh,
I don't
titas.
know.
Are we the
But
titas
like,
now?
I hope not. I don't want to be a Karen. If I'm ignorant, call me out on
Call
it.
me out, everyone.
I'll try to.
Call me
I'll
out.
fix myself. But don't
Yeah.
cancel me. I do not like cancel culture. Give people a
It's
chance
so
to
weird.
change.
Exactly.
I used to always poke Mikey's nose because she
Yeah.
has a tiny, cute nose. Her nose is so cute and tiny. I'm
It's
so
so
jealous.
small. That's the thing about me now.
Yeah.
It's so small.
It's
See?
so tiny, but it's so cute. It's so cute. I
But
want them tiny noses.
is it tiny? Hello, YouTube viewers. Is my nose tiny?
I know for a fact my nose is ginormous.
It doesn't. No, it's not.
I blame my family for making me do this trick. Oh, you're not gonna see this on Spotify, but I'm like,
Hey, I can do
they
that too.
always make me do that.
I can
See,
do
your
that
nose
too.
is so tiny. Your nose
It's
is so tiny. I barely even see it. I'm like, we're so weird. We're freaking
Okay.
everyone out. The viewers are like, oh no.
What are they doing? Sorry, Spotify
That's a
listeners.
skill. We
How
were
did-
enlarging our noses.
Yeah, there you go. We
Our
were enlarging our
nostrils.
nostrils.
Flaring. We were flaring our nostrils.
Look at it. Look at it. Okay. Okay, stop.
It's fun to do.
It's
so fun. It's a talent. It's a talent.
Not everyone can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've reached the end of our episode. That was such a hard thing for me.
Episode to do.
Talking about this episode, like I have so many insecurities, and knowing that we're posting this online
Mhm.
makes me so scared.
Yeah.
Like I wanna cry again.
Again.
But yeah, I'm stepping out of my
We're
comfort
growing.
zone, and I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to love myself. Mikey's also doing that. We're both
We're both
growing together. We're both trying to love ourselves. It's so much easier said than done. So many people are posting,
Yes.
love yourself,
Love your
love
body.
you. But it's
But
so
it's
much
much
easier
harder.
said than done,
Exactly.
right?
It's not gonna be an overnight thing. So that's for sure.
Definitely.
It's not gonna be an overnight thing. It's take baby steps. Take baby
Take
steps.
them baby steps.
And it's gonna be okay.
If you need some motivation, like you need someone to compliment you, just message our page.
Message
We'll
our page.
compliment you.
We're compliment. We'll be your best
cheer you on.
friends.
We'll be your best friend.
Your best friends. It's very hard. But yeah, take baby steps.
So hard.
The haters. Yeah, don't beat yourself too much.
Yeah, and if you're thinking about the other people, defending yourself, and getting back at them, to me the best revenge is loving yourself and being happy with yourself.
Accepting yourself.
Like, it sounds so cliche, but honestly, I'm not there yet. But getting a taste of accepting who you are and going out there is such a good feeling that you're gonna forget about everyone who dragged you down.
Exactly. And
they're not
don't
worth
drag
the time.
people down. We don't do that here. We don't drag people down. No.
We're not dragging anyone down.
Mm-mm.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't be a bad
Spread
person.
the love, not the hate.
Yes.
Yeah. That's such a cliche line.
That's
but
such a
you know what?
cliche line, but
Just spread love. I don't care why people have to hate each other. It's
exactly.
2021. We're in a pandemic. Be nice.
Exactly.
The world has enough crap to deal with.
Don't add to that crap, please. Don't. Just don't. It's not good for you, for your health. It's not good for anyone. Not good for the environment. Not good for your grades. I
guess one last thing I want to say is take note, like, mind what you say, because it could affect someone, like, drastically.
Yes.
What you say could have a huge impact. So think about what you say.
Think about what you say.
Think about how it will affect others. What about you, Mike's? Any last words?
Don't hate on people. I don't like it. And I like what you said about words affecting a lot. Like, words hurt more than like a punch. Your bruise will fade away. Punched. Yeah, your bruise will go away. But then the words, they stick in your mind. So don't tell people bad things. Compliment someone. Compliment yourself. Wake up, say
one good thing to yourself every day.
Yes. Oh, I try to do that every day when I wake up. Like, bed hair and everything. I'm like, you look good, Mikey. Let's get it.
You look good, girl. You look good, boy. Everyone listening here, you look good. You look great.
Good. You look great.
You're doing great. Doing great with your life. So that's our episode. It was a bit lengthy. It was a bit hard to do.
Hard to do, even for us.
Yeah. But thank you so much for listening.
We got through it.
Oh my goodness. In this hot weather. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for getting through the episode again. If this is your second time listening.
Hello. And if you guys have questions, comments, something to share to us, don't forget to, you can comment them down below. If you're watching on YouTube, comment them down below. Show us your love by liking and subscribing to us. You can also follow us on Instagram. We are am.sessions on Instagram. We also have an email. You can email us there. It's amsessionsph@gmail.com. And we'll be posting a link in our Instagram bio and on the description below for anonymous senders. If you don't want your names to be seen, if you don't want us to know who you are, it's fine. If you want,
we won't force you.
We won't force you. If you just want to rant something, go ahead. We'll read through all of them. We'll reply to some of them. We'll maybe even read some of them on our next episode. So join us. Be our friends.
Join us. Be our friend. Join the AM sessions.
Friends.
Follow us. Follow us individually too. I'm at APA Agustin _
And I am at Mikey Tablada. That's so
very
basic.
Simple. Straight to the point. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
And that's our episode, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. See you again in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.